If you look at the value index, MSCI World Value Index, some 22% is financials. And obviously a large part of those would be US financials and US banks. And energy stocks, another huge component. So you can understand why the value space has underperformed, because energy has been dealt a big shock. But one doesn't have to own those companies. I mean, all we try and do is we just try and look at a business as though a sensible business person would look at it. How long is it going to take me to get my money back? And what has got to go right for me to do that? And how much am I going to lose if I get it wrong? I mean, you've got a company like Kroger, which is in our top 10. Kroger's it's one of the largest supermarket chain in the US. And it's trading on 12 times earnings, and revenue's growing, and profits, more importantly, profits are going up. And why are profits going up? Because in recent years, it's been this huge multi-decade shift to eating out of home, eating at restaurants and quick service places, etc. And all of a sudden that turned on its head. And people are now preparing more meals, internally. They've got more money to spend because you don't have to pay the margins, etc. So you've got these businesses which are doing really well on 12 times earnings. And the reason that they haven't run hard is A, they're so small in the index and so much money is flowing into ETFs these days. And B, people think this is a short-term phenomenon. And I don't think it is, because I think when the market opens up, as we've seen in places like Germany, people are not rushing back to restaurants. And even if they are, there are fewer restaurants to rush back to. But then I look at it and I say, okay, so I've got the same growth vectors that are driving Amazon, but on 12 times earnings, not on 100. And what happens if it is a short-term phenomenon and everyone does go back to restaurants? Well, how much am I going to lose? I'm not going to lose that much. And so that's why I think value investing makes so much sense.
This moment of clarity comes from one of thousands of interviews you'll be able to access by downloading the free biznews.com app in the Apple or Google Play app stores.